Hello everyone. In this session we are going to discuss about a very important topic from respiration, that is respiration in human beings. So exactly you will understand what happens when we inhale air and what happens when we exhale air, or exactly how there is exchange of gases between humans and the environment. So before we start up with the topic, let's unscramble this word which are related to our respiratory system. So let's talk about the first word. Can you guess? Yes, it is lungs. Second, mouth. Third, oxygen. Fourth, windpipe. Sorry. Please don't go by the numbers. I'm going this way. Here is, this is nose. This is carbon dioxide. And here you have breathing. Okay, this is breathe. The name of the system is respiratory system, right? So all this comes under our system. When we study about human respiratory system, we are going to study about lungs, mouth, oxygen, windpipe, breathe, nose, carbon dioxide, etc. So let's explore what is our respiratory system consisting of. It is said that the human respiratory system consists of three important parts. First is airways, second is lungs, and third is muscles. The name of the muscles which play an important role here is said to be intercostal muscles. Okay, airways, lungs, and intercostal muscles which are important for human respiration. Let's go to airways. Airways has many different parts. First is nostrils. Nostrils you can basically term as the two holes of your nose. Then inside that you have a cavity, which is, so nostrils is somewhere here. You have a cavity which is said to be nasal cavity. Then you have a structure which is said to be pharynx. Then you have larynx, bronchi, bronchioles, and air sacs. For time being, just remember the names. We are going to study about detail in each and every part of this. Okay, so airways. What is airways consisting of? Nose, from which the air enters. Nose, nasal cavity. Pharynx, somewhat here is larynx. Then you have bronchus, bronchi, bronchioles, and air sacs. So let's study about the first part of airways, that is nostrils. So have you ever observed your nose, the holes of your nose? Yes, it has hairs inside it, right? Why are these hairs present? We generally breathe by our nose, as we all know, right? Sometimes we do breathe by our mouth, but we have to breathe by our nose. These nostrils have hairs inside it. So these tiny hairs are present because it acts as a filtrate. Filtrate? Why this filter is present in our nose? It is to absorb if any dust particle is there in the air or any foreign particle which is not useful to the human body. If any such germ or foreign particle is entering the air, it has to be filtered, it has to be cleaned so that it goes to our lungs and do not harm our lungs. So nose act as a filtration. It traps the dust particles present in the air. So the first step of filtration takes place by the hair. Once the air enters the nostrils and enters the nasal cavity, the next part of airways, what happens? It is said that now we discuss about the second important part of our airways, that is nasal cavity. Nasal cavity is said to be containing of mucus. Mucus is a sticky substance present in our nose, and this mucus also helps in filtration. Filtration, since it is sticky, it traps any dust particle, any germs entering the body through the air that is inhaled. So this mucus is there. It also acts in filtration, and one more function of mucus is moistening. Since it is a sticky substance, it has some water. So this water adds humidification or adds some amount of water to the air, and hence humidifies the air, or you can say moistens the air, and moistened air is required so that it does not damage the delicate tissues present in the lungs. Once again I repeat, why the moistening of air is required. Moistening of air is required so that it do not damage the delicate tissues present in our lungs and in our respiratory system. Okay, so mucus has two functions. First function is filtration, second function is moistening. And third, it is said that a nasal cavity also is made up of epithelium. This is a kind of a tissue present and it has lot of blood vessels in it. And this blood vessels, when the blood flow in these blood vessels which are present in this tissue, what happens? It warms the air. Again, the air warming is important so that easy diffusion of the air can take place into our respiratory system. So what is the important function of the blood vessels or blood linings in our nose? It warms the air. And why the warming of air is essential? So that easy diffusion of gases can take place. Okay, so this is about nostrils and nasal cavity. Okay, here comes a very important question which is being asked in the exam, which says that we should always breathe by nose and not by mouth. Why? Yes, because when you breathe by nose, many harmful substances are filtered by nostrils, the hair presence in the nostrils and by the mucus. Also, it warms the air, which helps in easy diffusion of the air in our respiratory system. This all does not take place when we breathe through our mouth. Hence, it is said that because of this functioning of hair, mucus, and blood vessels, it is said that we should always breathe by nose and not by our mouth. Okay, now we move to the next important part of our respiratory system, that is pharynx. Okay, so pharynx is after nasal cavity, nose, nasal cavity. Here you have tongue, and here you have somewhere which is known as pharynx. It is also said to be, there is a funnel shaped structure. This is a funnel shaped structure present in our respiratory system and only one function. It is a common passage for whatever we eat and whatever we breathe in. So pharynx, here you can see clearly. Okay, pharynx is a common passage for digestive and respiratory system. I'll give you one real life example here. You might have noticed whenever you put some medicine into your nose, you get the taste in your mouth, right? The medicine is put by the nose and why the taste is in the mouth? Because when the medicine is added to your nose, or when you put the medicine in your nose, what happens? It goes to the pharynx, and pharynx is connected to your digestive system also, to your tongue also, and hence you get the taste of that medicine. So it is because of pharynx, which is a common passage for both digestive and respiratory system. Okay, next part we will discuss in the next session. If you have any doubt, please write in the comment section. Please do subscribe my channel and click on the like button. Thank you so much.